Everybody, and welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I'll be discussing and analyzing how Joe Biden carried the state of Michigan. Now, I do believe that this will be the condensed screen again. My other screen recorder, like I said, yesterday wasn't working. Doesn't seem to be wanting to work today. I don't know if it'll work again at all, so I might have to download a new one. However, I don't necessarily have the time tonight. I might be able to do it afterwards, after I'm done recording this, but I was going to try to upload this fairly quickly so it doesn't linger over my head into the night. So yeah, we're going to be discussing how Joe Biden won in the state of Michigan. So first off, he did win it by about 2.8%. It was almost 3%, a fairly strong victory in the state. If we go look back at 2016, Hillary Clinton lost here by 0.3%. It was actually more like 0.27%, I believe. Very narrow loss in the state, but Joe Biden did end up carrying the state in 2020. Obama carried it both in 2012 and 2008. I believe he carried it by over 15% in 2008. So we're going to be discussing how Joe Biden won here. So first off, we're going to be looking at a few counties. First off is Kent County. Hillary Clinton lost here by 3.1% back in 2016. This is the home of Grand Rapids. Joe Biden, however, won here by over 6%, a large swing from 2016. We can actually go look at it. It was a 9.2% swing from 2016. The next county I want to go look at is Saginaw County. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Saginaw. I'm sorry, I'm bad at pronouncing things. Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton lost here by 1.2%. However, Joe Biden carried the county by 0.3%. Narrow victory. He only won by actually less than 1,000 votes, a few hundred votes. But in a state that Hillary Clinton barely lost back in 2016, a few thousand votes can mean a lot. Now, also in Oakland County, or actually not only Oakland County, all around these Detroit suburbs. We'll go look at all of them individually for a second, but I just wanted to show you guys that in Oakland County, Joe Biden won here by 14.1%, so about 14%. Clinton, however, only won here by about 8%. If we go look at Wayne County, this is actually the county that has Detroit inside of it. Hillary Clinton won here by about 37%. Biden won here by about 38%. Doesn't look that large of a victory. He only shifted it by 1% more. If we go look at Washtenaw County, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing these. The home of Ann Arbor. Joe Biden won here by about I think 46%. Clinton won here by about 41%. If we go take a look at Livingston County, they both still lost here. Joe Biden lost by 23%. Clinton, however, lost by 29%. I have not taken a look at this county yet. I'm assuming that Joe Biden did better there in Macomb County. He narrowly lost it by about 8, or not narrowly. He lost it by 8%, as opposed to Clinton's loss of 11%. So he narrowed it up by 3%. And he also flipped Leelanau County. I don't think I'm pronouncing any of these right. He won it by 5.2%, as opposed to Trump's victory of 3.1%. As you can see, he flipped a lot of these counties from being Trump counties by pretty significant margins to being Biden counties by like significant margins. So if we go take a look at this, almost every county in the state shifted. A few of these rural counties shifted a little bit, but they only have a few thousand votes, and it didn't entirely affect the results too much. But if we go take a look at these exit polls back from 2016, in urban areas, just surprised me because we looked at if we go look at, so just spoiler alert, I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Clinton, if I'm doing my math right, won the urban vote by 47%, as opposed to Biden's only 30%. And the reason I think this is weird, I don't really understand this. If you go look at the shift from 2016, if we look at all these big cities that they actually have on here, in Marquette, it was 7% more for the Democrats. In Washtenaw, it was 5.6%. In Kent, it was 9.2%. Shifted only by 1% in Wayne County, but it still shifted. In Genesee County, it shifted by less than 0.1% to the right. In Grand Traverse County, it shifted by 9.4% to the left. So I don't understand how he still did worse among the urban vote, but it is what it is. I don't know. It's kind of confusing me. in the suburban vote, and this is a trend that we've seen in other states, and I think we'll probably see some more. Clinton lost the suburbs by 11%. He lost the suburbs by 3%. The suburbs are going to continue to trend to the left, and ultimately the state will continue to trend to the left with the suburbs. So he only lost the suburbs by 3%. He did very well in rural Michigan. Hillary Clinton lost rural Michigan by 18%. Biden lost it by 9%. And this is evident when we look at the maps. If we go look at the shift from 2016, a lot of this rural area in general, like between down here, there's a lot of cities. But a lot of this isn't like Georgia. I mean, like Detroit is, since it's a very big city, like Atlanta is in Georgia. But if we go take a quick little look at Georgia, Atlanta is right there, but it has many suburbs all along here. I actually used to live in DeKalb County, and the suburbs were like we were all over the suburbs, so it was kind of like a general area. But I feel like a lot of these cities, like you're not going to see maybe Ottawa and maybe a few of these counties, but down in southern Detroit, a lot of this I feel like is a lot of this is suburban, just because a lot of cities packed so tightly together. But anyways, as we look at all these, a lot of rural Michigan, if we go take a look at this, shifted to the left. Now we did see a few counties over here shift by lean margins to the right. But these counties that we're looking at how many votes they have, it's like 20,000. Like what? Okay, 28,000. I don't know why I was able to do the math there. 13,000, 7,000. Like only a few thousand voters in all these counties. And it didn't really significantly change. I think that honestly Biden, I'm just going to go take a look at this because I found this interesting. But I think that Biden's, since Biden did well among a lot of these voters in these urban areas and the suburbs, and honestly throughout most of rural Michigan, there's only a few counties over here. I think that ultimately brought him over the finish line and won him the state. So, not much else to talk about there. That's essentially me analyzing Michigan and how Joe Biden won there. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video, whenever it may be. I'm very sorry that I have to use this condensed screen. I'll probably try to go download another screen recorder. Something that'll work for me, and I will see you all in my next video, guys. Bye!